Jared, where do you ultimately feel like the team fell short in this round one series, and how does that inform you as you go into the offseason now, kind of both as an individual and what you think about the team?
I mean, as a team, I think we, considering everything that happened this year, I think we did a pretty good job, man. I think we fell short a little bit in the series, just kind of doing some of the dirty work. I think they beat us to all the dirty work. And especially when stuff ain't falling, shots ain't falling. I think tonight, shots wasn't really falling for either team, man, and it came down to just dirty work stuff.
And then just what's your kind of thinking as you approach the offseason about your game? You know, you just got back in January from the injury, and kind of where you're at and where you hope to be to start next season.
For myself personally, I'm excited, man. I haven't had a healthy offseason in like 2 years, man. So, this last summer coming off multiple surgeries and not being able to work out all summer. I'm just excited to be able to have a healthy summer, man, so I can really put the time in and, being able to work on my game and also, have a healthy summer.
Vandal, kind of on that note, to your left, how would you describe, two-part question, how would you describe your personal season in light of not having a healthy summer, missing, I think, the first 3 months of the regular season, and then playing, I think, 36, 37 games before the playoffs?
I mean, obviously, I hold myself personally to a high standard, so obviously I feel like I can always do better and could have had a better season, but considering the variables, like, not having a training camp coming in mid-season, missing 7-8 months of basketball due to surgeries, I'm just happy to even be in this position, man, to overcoming the adversity that I did and, being able to, like I said, come back from multiple surgeries and still being able to make an impact. So without a summer, without a training camp, without really, being able to put a lot of time and work in due to it being a current season. So like I said, I'm excited about this summer for me, just being able to have a healthy offseason and, put some time in.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I would imagine this is the most small ball five that you played in the NBA. How did that go for you in terms of being in those small lineups, and do you feel like that's something that's replicable going forward with this team for yourself personally?
Yeah, I mean, I think this was my first time actually being in the small ball lineup, like, consistently. Obviously, for stretches of the game previously I probably had, but I mean, it was an adjustment, not only for me, but a lot of guys, kind of playing out of position and being able to, just having to adjust and adapt. That's what it was. At times our small ball lineup was the most effective lineup, but, yeah, like I said, had to be by committee. We were kind of small in size as far as not having, a footer down there, but, yeah, it was an adjustment, but, I think we did the best of what we could.
Thanks, man.